Comrades, welcome back to Realpolitiks Turkey. Yesterday, of course, I released the USA new scenario there, a short series that I'm doing, but here is the Turkish one. So, like I said, never fear, it's not going anywhere. Now, I have to say, based on that new patch that they released for Realpolitiks, I had to roll back. So this is actually an older version, but it seems to still have all of the things that we had before with separatism and all of those things. So I don't think there's any problem because the newest version of the game, I think it's 1.5.0, it doesn't work. It does that thing where if you load up an older game like this one, then it just shows the loading screen forever. So at least I think everything is looking good here and everything is in order, so we can continue. Now, comrades, comes the real difficulty. You know, it's like, I don't know if it was Napoleon who said it or who it was, but it's the most dangerous moment comes with victory. And it also reminds me of Morrowind way back in the day, comrades, because there were these messages when you leveled up in Morrowind. And it was like now with superhuman effort you've managed to get to the top, but stray only a little and you will fall into the abyss basically. So it's going to take an enormous effort to stay at number one because the wolves are at our door. So yes, Germany and Japan. Now one of our comrades made the most excellent comment that we should seek to sabotage Germany, especially its stock exchange. Let's actually look at its stock strength at the moment. There it is, 5%, but you know, every bit will help. So as soon as we've upgraded our spies here, we're gonna go on the offensive and our enemies will learn to fear the shadows because we will be there. Now, also the other thing, let's just have a look at the relations map again. We still have our cores here in Southeast Europe. Now, I am very curious to know if these cores will ever expire, because I don't want that to happen. However, at the same time, again, when the spies are upgraded, we need to go after Mashriq now. They have taunted us for long enough from our southern border. So that's another thing. I still really have to go after them. But for now we have to rebuild. You see, our war losses are still heavy, so it's not the most advantageous situation. Now, military intervention is still hanging over our heads, but it should disappear relatively quickly. Italy's status has been degraded. Let's improve that again. It's so wonderful to have money and action points after starting that US scenario where I had neither. What's that? Spy. Yes. Okay, let's just see what's this. Unhappiness in the Greek islands. But they seem to have been converted. No, they haven't. There we go. Calm down. I'm wondering, is this thing working properly here? I'm sure I did pay for this. So I'm not sure if this whole upgrade and rollback now interrupted that somehow. There is still separatism here, but I can't do anything about it. Hopefully it's going to still convert this land here. Hopefully. We'll see. It's one of those things, comrades. So we have new infantry as well. Anything else? Oh yes, all our aircraft and armor, it's all in the pipe still. Now another comrade actually said, we have to keep an eye on this block of ours. Right now it's costing us 9 action points to maintain this block. But the thing is, let's just go to the block. 84 relations to maintain can be quite a challenge. So if there is a problem, right now it's 100, so I think everything is looking golden here. But if there's a problem, we're going to have to drop the UAE. I'm not dropping Iran. We've worked too hard for that. The other thing was, this was another comment, the political integration gives us score. And again, it has a relations cost there, unfortunately. This is where the 84 will become a challenge. But again, we need score. That's the name of the game, so I'm going to activate this. Do it. Let's continue. So, comrades, I'm always very eager to hear your feedback, because you see, one person alone as the leader of the country cannot know everything. So that's where the ministers come in, and you are all the ministers. Now hold on, stop. There's an empty slot. So let's look at the uniques. That was another comment. We can actually go for the green economy now because we've maxed out that research in the last episode. It's a completely nature-friendly economy that causes no ecological scarcities. And by some miracle, we can actually afford it. And it's going to give us a nice boost to our GDP. Do it! Absolutely. There's no maintenance cost associated with that. So, Italy, we've taken care of that. Let's see, anything else? Oh yes, let's put the spies to work. Let's see if they can slander the German stock exchange. They'll give us more score and hopefully take it away from Germany. Do that. And if you fail, I'll disavow all knowledge, because it seems to be the trend here. So, our peace treaty with Albania has expired. That's interesting. What's this now? Riots in Russia. Interesting. Let's have a look at this, actually. Pause right there. So, obviously, you can see the rebels are losing almost immediately. But now, the Russian military is again not that strong. It's the same thing we found with South Africa when we actually took land from the Russians. I'm gonna try this. Yes, we're not necessarily hostile to the Russians at the moment. They're sort of green here. What's the actual number? 54. But, they're still in the Security Council, which is where we want to be. So break them. Support the rioters. Again, by some miracle, we can afford this. But it's not a miracle, comrades. It's your good advice that has led us to this point. I should give credit where it is due. Now, let's see. Who's the other one on our tail? Japan. Let's see if we can hurt them some way. They also have a stock exchange. Slander that thing. Our armor is also ready. This is now the era of the spies. I hope, anyway. Can we get a core on Mashriq somewhere? Let's just stop and think about this for a second. Now, Syria does not exist anymore. But now, what do we want to do here? If I attack them and liberate a province, then that's going to become an independent country that's, gonna maybe be friendly with us, but I want to take over all this land. No, I need a core. That's all it is. I need a core on Latakia. I doubt if I can start with Aleppo because that's where their capital is. So let's go around the coast. We'll just have to keep trying. That's all there is to it. Come on, 40%. How many times have we done this now? Those spies are not necessarily the most efficient. Come on, help those rebels. I have no idea what those rebels stand for, but I'm getting in bed with them. Proverbially speaking, of course. Our warmonger level has dropped quite nicely already. So, I'm hopeful that we won't get attacked. Let's just have a look at not the tasks, the projects. Is there any ad hoc thing that I want to cancel? No, the post-war rebuild still needs to continue. It's 32. Let's wait till it's gone completely, because I think that does give us a bit of a penalty there. Peace treaty between India and the Chinese. Spy action, a success! You see, now we can send them airdrops. Let's do it, comrades. How exciting. Russia has no idea. You see, we're working in the shadows. Do that. New units, success! Now, wait a minute, I am now actually the puppet master here. I can now actually control what they're doing. It's not looking good, let's be honest. But let's try and do supply lines capture, and in 100 days I can support them again. Slander, yes, Germany! Great stuff, the spies are finally waking up. They are still quite close to us though, but that will hurt them. Yes, you see, I'm the puppet master pulling the strings from Ankara, deciding the fate of once mighty Russia. come on. More support, more support. Let's just see if we can get some of supply lines. They're trying to infiltrate again. Japan, come on. Oh, well, we never knew those spies. They're obviously not our agents. Must be CIA. Next, UN members. And we are nowhere in sight. Sad. How would Trump say? Sad. Although, yes, the Trump thing is now spilling over even into this game. Oh, well. Let's see. Let's get this. Yes. Oh, lost. Supply lines capture. But we... Let me think about this. So we failed with that, but the bar was going green. So we wanted to go red, actually. Let's try securing the front. So they're going to win that. Yes. Now they're ambushing. I think it's generally... good grief. Hopeless rebels. It's generally good if they go into ambush because they're not pushing forward. They're just holding the line. Kyrgyzstan is bankrupt. Lost again. We need more support, comrades. How many units do they have? Armor. Let's try an armor destruction. The likelihood seems high. Come on. It's going green. Green is now not what we want. We're the red guy. No. Try again. Oh, good grief. Where's the support? Lost. Bad. Thailand is in UN spotlight. Good grief. No, this is going bad, comrades. What's going on here? Are these Russian rebels so useless? Ambush, elastic defense. I think let's do that. Let's do the elastic defense, or the ambush actually. Do the ambush for now. You see they're pushing again. Just so we wait for a few more rounds of support to reach them. Because clearly they're losing badly. War between Thailand and China. I assume Thailand started that thing. Should end badly for Thailand. Come on, get those ambush actions. Success! New units dispatched. Now that doesn't seem to affect our army. So we basically buy these new units. International underwater conflict with Armenia. There's been a lot of commotion. Oh, this is our base, of course. At the international underwater base, everyone's accusing everyone else of hoarding data and resources. It's the end of the peaceful aquatic dream. Because of Armenia. Of course, you see they used to be our friends. Now they've stabbed us in the back. But it's fine because we run the base. So if they don't want to cooperate, then we kick them out. That's it. Hardline. Another loss. Comrades, I think this rebel action is a bust, but still, it's an interesting exercise, and if it fails, we know nothing. We never heard about it. So, more score is on the way. Good, excellent. Now, let's have a look. Stop right there. It seems, well, it's a few hundred. We stay about 300 ahead of Germany. I just want this prize awarded because we don't actually have the benefits yet. You see, the active prizes are still for second place or even third place. Come on, let's get more support. Just boost those modifiers now. Nothing I can do can help them beyond this, unfortunately. So their modifiers and all that will stay what they are. 10, 5 and 4, 15, 10, oh good grief, 8, 3 and 2, 11, 5, what are these old Russian grannies fighting? It must be. 8, 10 and 10, 10, 12 and 12, now we're done, now we're just ambushing each other. Good grief, this is the old Russian granny revolution. 8, 3 and 2. 11, 5 and 4, it's hopeless. What's ours? 10, 5 and 4. So we're pretty much on par with the Russians. 15, 10 and 9. 12, 7 and 6. Okay, they still have some advantages. Ah, man. Oh well. I'll call this episode the Old Russian Granny Revolution, just because it's so funny. Just stop there. What happened? Our friends want to leave us. This might be a spy action by the Russians. Oh well. Let's help Iran and show them some friendship there and do the same with the UAE. Just because, again, the investments are actually in our favor. I just hope now Iran is not leaving. Come on. It's not good. It's not good. It shouldn't take too long. Let's just hope that's a 1 in 3 essentially. Ah well, then I'll pursue them again. I like this friendship. Ambush, come on, we can get more support. Just wish we could give them some real guidance there in terms of how to fight. Okay, let us, now you see they're doing the breakthrough. Look how easy it is for them. Ah well, we've increased our population, so we now have, what would that be, 124 million Turks living here? I guess so. It is 2062 after all. Let's see what our next one is. I think we should resign this, comrades, and just see if we can't do something. There's so few options. Let's try the breakthrough again. Unfortunately, there's no automatic option for this. Hey, investment was a huge success. Now it's only 1% chance of leaving. What do we need actually? I think we need action points, ironically enough, because we're rolling in the money. No, score. Although we're still ahead. No, take action points. There it is, decrease relation in our block. Now what the? Oh, they're clever. They're clever. You see, that KGB is very clever, comrades. Because we had a bad relation anyway, then we improved it, then they hit us. Because now we can't improve it again for a long time. So we're gonna be alone for a while. Well, if that's how it is, that's how it is. But did we get it? Yes! Excellent! So we finally have a spy who knows what he's doing, or what she's doing. Help country in Mashriq. Wait a minute, what? Are you kidding me? Wait, I'm confused here. What's this thing? Why are we helping them? Did I click on them instead of the UAE? No! Oh, good grief. Really? Really? No, I'm helping the UAE there, investment. Oh goodness, I must have clicked there without realizing what I was doing. Drunk on power with the Russian war. Well, never mind. Now we really have to defeat them. Maybe it's a tactic, comrades. We're confusing them. On the one hand, we're stealing their land, and on the other, we're giving them presents. So they don't know what's going on. Let's see, what's the relation now? They actually, oh no, they like us. Oh, comrades, what am I doing? No, let's see if we can't decrease this thing and attack them. Let's do it. I want that land. Latakia is rightfully Turkish and it should be part of our country. End of story. Repay our debts. That's actually a mission I want. So, we get score for doing what we need to do anyway. Wonderful. And comrades, this is a wonderful day. How many episodes have we been paying off this debt? And now we're almost in the position to just pay it all off in one go. I'm actually going to wait until we have enough money. It should not take long. And then we'll pay it off in one lump sum. We're going to go to the bank and throw 1 cent coins at them until the debt is paid. Minister arrested for a DUI. One of our, that's not good, ministers was detained for insane blood alcohol level. Fire the fool or thank God for parliamentary immunity. Unhappiness we can get rid of. The loss of score we cannot. So thank God for parliamentary immunity. Okay, they hate us now, and we still need to wait a little bit longer for the money, but it's just flooding in, comrades. Oh, it's sitting on top of the world here. Lost against Russia. Can I just abandon this thing? Because these Russian grannies are not, they're tough. Let's be real. Let's give them credit. They're tough. I mean, they're fighting the entire Russian army. But they're having a bit of trouble here against the entirety of the Russian armed forces. Lost another one. New proposition, anti-democratic cooperation. That's music to my ears. Can I pay this debt now? Still not. After that, we'll drop taxes a little bit because the people have paid enough. They deserve a break. Oh, wait a minute. Is this what I was doing? Because there's no investment thing here with Iran, so I didn't actually do that. Because this one I think is still... No, it's already... The timer is expired, that's why. No, it's not. You see, even if it's a failure, there's always a timer. So maybe that's what I did. Instead of actually helping Iran, I helped Mashriq. Good grief, someone's getting fired today. Let's build cordial relations and see if we can still salvage this block. That's the thing, you have to click on it again. If I click there now, you see one click doesn't actually select it. I have to click again. That's why. Come on, Russian grannies, fight. I don't know what you're fighting for, but you're fighting for something. There, what do you want? Open labor market with Egypt. We would like to see the opening of your labor market to our people to help cement our friendship. Still, one day I would like to take Egypt. You know, the pyramids were part of the Ottoman Empire once, but for now, you see, it's 900 days. We can do this, maybe. Population growth, we will gain population. So really what's happening is their unemployed population is moving to Turkey. Well, it's more taxpayers. Let's be honest, and there's a lot of talented Egyptians that we can get in our economy. So, still 400 ahead of Germany, and now we get the prize, yes. Okay, HDI plus 10, unhappiness minus 10, army maintenance minus 30%, so now we really don't have to decrease the size of our army. And 30% more capacity as well. Let's just see, is there another deal to be made? Grannies, useless. They're about to lose. I'm gonna just put them on ambush and forget about it. There, good luck. I've helped you. If you still can't make it, I'm sorry. No more I can do. Improve relations was a failure. The UAE still hates us. Rioters lost the war. Well, I disavow all knowledge. Never heard of them. What are you talking about? Come on, invest in Iran. Failure, so it's most likely that they will leave us now. I can try the help country. Let's just make sure I'm clicking the right thing. Iran. Try that. Do the same with the UAE, but make sure I'm clicking the right one. Can I attack them now? Our relations are not bad enough. Good grief. Okay, hold on. That's because of the gift. Let's discredit them somehow. Spread dissent or their army morale loss. If it fails, then we'll lose a relationship anyway. And if it succeeds, we'll get scores. So it's literally a win-win. Nothing bad there. Palestine joined the bloc of Japan. Good grief. You know, also, comrades, this game here has taught us a lot of lessons we need to use for the USA scenario. Because we can see Israel and Palestine are really still independent. And it's way, way, way past the deadline of 2033. But the real challenge is getting rid of Mashriq. So we're going to have to focus on that in that USA scenario. But the debt is such a problem. They've left. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Too bad. So sad. But Iran, don't you leave me. Diplomatic missions level 4. That's great. So let's see if there's other uniques that we can do. We're still busy with this one. The World Market Center is still running. The city pyramid. What was I saying just now about the pyramids once being Ottoman? The creation of an enormous city pyramid to resolve the increasing lack of living space. This sort of reminds me of, you know, Comrades, SimCity 2000, the arcologies that they used to have there. 8,000. Oh no, stop. I need to pay off the debt. We can do that in a... No, do it now. As much as possible. Only 6,000 left. Now, what can I do? Let's... Oh, we shouldn't leave the slot for empty though. I'm sure there will be something to do. Fossils? No, I don't want fossils. Money. No, not gonna do that one. This is all money. Spy rings. 800. Okay, we can do that. Let's take that bit of debt there. Bigger and better trained spy networks to offer even more reliable agents. Thank goodness, about time. So everything has a less chance of failing. Do that. That 800 debt is nothing. We'll pay it off in a month. Block of Turkey destroyed. Are you happy, Russia? After all my work, and now it's a success with Iran. So of course they leave us the day before our help arrives. 67%. Pay it. There. Okay, they're back again. Haha, who has the last laugh now? And it was also a success with the UAE. Can I... no, I'll have to wait. But let's leave the UAE. I mean, they were a useful partner and they were our longest partner as well. But Iran is the future. We'll have to pick another partner. I think 2 strong partners will be enough. That's a good number, you know. We could go for Egypt, but Egypt is a rival. So I don't want them. Has to be someone who's not going to be a rival in this region. Warmonger is now underneath the limit, so we are not going to get attacked, and pay the money to calm the separatists. But now, is the conversion still happening? I hope this hasn't bugged out now. I did pay for that in the last episode, so hopefully it will come through at some point. I don't see it anywhere though. Army morale loss was a success, so we get score from that. And can I attack them now? I still have to decrease relations, so maybe another spy action. Damage their reputation, because either way this will lower our relations with them. And defame their good name. Good grief, they don't have a good name. Yes, so do that. Do that. What's this? Anti-democratic has gone through, so we get growth and natural resources and less unhappiness and all the good things in life. Actually, can I pay off more debt? Yes, we're going to do this in this episode, comrade. This is the one. All debt will be gone by the end of this episode. Japan, no. Canada and Japan seem... Wait a minute, what? Oh, Japan is proposing to revoke the proposal. That's why they're the only ones in favor of it. So Japan is now isolated in the world. Now we'll leave the anti-warmonger. It's actually quite useful. Italy has again been degraded, as has everyone else. So let's fix that. Who's our most prosperous partner here, or the one that contributes the most? It's the UK. The US is still not totally a friend. But you know, maybe Singapore only gives us 4 as well. Let's try and improve. Oh, they're still fighting the rebels. Or is this a new set? see, I can actually support them again. Although that will no doubt be useless. Pause here. Let's do our homework before we get involved. The rebels actually have more units. Well, there's my alarm again. Let's see. 11, 5 and 4 and 8 and 3 and 2. That's why. But I think I'll do it anyway. Pay it. Let's see. I didn't even see this happening. This is another new rebellion. And from where are they? From the central states. Now what would that be? I guess this part here. This is the Midwest, I suppose. Illinois. What would that be? Iowa? Not sure. Nebraska maybe? Lots of rebels there, I guess. Spies caught. Well, Mashriq. But you know, that's fine because that damages the relationship enough to go to war. Do it. Assign everything and start and just see what happens. Secure the front. This does push up the warmonger, unfortunately, but I don't think at this point anyone is gonna come after us. Most countries are now either authoritarian or totalitarian, and the US has its own trouble, which we are not entirely, uninvolved with. Good. Capture the roads. We're sweeping over them. But you know, okay, I'll let this thing go. Okay, stop right there. Close, and I see the UK needs to be removed from the stock market. But okay, comrades, I'll leave it off here. I really just hope the separatism thing is now not bugged out. That could be a problem. But you know, it's not a lot to keep paying for them to calm down. It's possible. It's possible that it just got the wrong, it was just the wrong thing at the wrong time in terms of the update and the rollback. Anyway, comrades, I look forward to the next episode, and this is life at the top, you know. It's a difficult thing, it's a balancing act, but thank you for your support, comrades, and have a fantastic day.